All right, on this training, this may be a little bit longer than normal, but I want to show you how to create a digital vision board. Okay, so one that you can put like maybe on your phone, on your pad. I've got it on my desktop, and in fact, I'm going to, and I'll show you what it looks like kind of on my desktop, the one I put together. But I'm going to show you how to use it using Canva, which is a free program online. Canva.com. You can see up here is the web address, www.canva.com, and you can just log in with this using your Facebook login and create an account and start going. So you can see that I've used it over the years, all kinds of different graphics that I've created using this. It's really simple and straightforward. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on Create a Design. All right. And I'm going to choose Custom Dimensions. Now, I haven't used Canva for a while, and it looks like they've changed the interface a little bit. And I kind of like this because, if you want to do a Facebook cover or a Facebook post, it's got some presets here that you can just grab. And it used to be you had to kind of search for them, but it looks like they're in a much better place. But I'm going to do a custom dimensions, and I'm going to make this 1920 by 1080 because that's a 1080p screen. It's big. If you it'll shrink down clean, but it won't be pixelated and look grainy if you have a big screen like I have, right? And that's what I used on mine, and I'll show you that here at the end. And then you just say Create Design, and it gives you this blank canvas, okay? And in this blank canvas, you can do all kinds of things. There's all these templates that you can use and so forth, or you can go to uploads here and you can upload your own images, okay? So I'm going to show you kind of what I did when I created mine, just so you get an idea. So I'm going to upload an image. Now what I did was I keep all the rank advancement graphics and so forth. So I wanted to put on mine, I wanted to put on one side the most current rank I want to make. So if I'm at 5K, I would put my 10K graphic. If I'm at 10K and so forth. So my current one is I want to be at 100K is my next step. So I'm going to grab my 100K, and I also created one for master affiliate. So I'm going to grab that too. And for me, I'm just holding the command key down and selecting it on my Mac. You would hold the control key down if you have a Windows machine, and then just say OK. Now you can see that it put it right in my uploaded images. So now I can use these any way I want. Now, if you double click on them, it's going to just throw them out there, right? So if I double click on these twice, you can see that, oops, it put it there. That's weird. I've never seen it do that before. OK, there we go. So I'm going to drag this one over to this edge, and I'm going to drag this one over to this edge. Okay, I stand corrected on that. All you got to do is click it once. Okay, and then I'm going to drag this down so it goes to the bottom, and I'm going to drag this one down so it goes to the bottom. Okay, and that's the beginning of my vision board. Now, if I wanted to stop there, I could stop there. But what I want to do now is I'm going to go up here to say Photos, and let's say I want to look for a beach, because I want to take a really nice vacation. Oh, here's an awesome beach. So I can click on that again, and I can drag this down and size it. Maybe I'll put it up here at the top. Okay, and I can just keep going through it. Let's say I want luxury home. Okay, so here's some cool. Oh, what a cool home, right? Now, this one says Pro. I don't know if I have a Pro account or not, but I guess I don't. Because if you had a Pro account, it wouldn't have all these lines and say Canva on it. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. And I don't know. This is a cool house. Let's just choose this one. Okay. And again, I can, if I go to this any corner and I go outside of the box, see that it turns into arrows that are curved. Now I can spin this around, do what I want, and then go back here, make it a little bit smaller. So maybe I'll put this one up here in the top. Okay. Now maybe I want to go, let's see, my wife wanted a Lincoln Navigator. So let's see if there's maybe there's a Lincoln Navigator. So let's just do SUV. Okay. So I'm gonna pick one of these cool SUVs. Now, the other thing you can do is you can go out to, and I'll show you that in a second. Let's say, I don't know, here's a cool SUV, right? So I'm gonna take this, size it down, and I'm gonna go turn this one a little bit, put this one up and this corner up here, and so forth. So you can see how you can start putting, for us, we wanted to go to the Holy Lands, so maybe, I don't know, here's, a lot of these are cost money. So now so these all cost money, and they're typically $1. They're just $1. Okay. So let's see if there's a free. Okay, so here's a free Europe one. Okay, so maybe I'll take this one and put it right here in the center. And you can see these grid lines. They kind of help you center things and so forth. So I'm going to put that one in the center. Over here, you can change transparency of it. Make it a little, if you want to do something like that. There's not a whole lot you can do like I can do in Photoshop, but there's you can add filters to it. You can adjust it and the brightness and so forth. You can crop it. You can flip it. You can do all kinds of things. But it's a little difficult to add shadows and things like that. But you can. That's a little bit advanced to this, but. The purpose of this is to just start grabbing pictures. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can go out here. Let's say I want that Lincoln Navigator. So let's see, I want a Lincoln Navigator. Oops. And she wanted the champagne. So 2019, now I can go to images, and now I can grab one of these of the champagne color that she liked. And I can't remember okay, here it is. Look at this. So what I do is I click on it, and then I right click on it, and I say, open the image in a new tab. So it's a nice clean image. And then I right click on it, and I say, copy image, right? And now I'm going to go back to here, and I'm just going to do Control or Command V. Boom. There's my Lincoln Navigator. So now I can go up here. I can click on this one, get rid of it. I can go up here. I can kind of twist this one around. Maybe not quite so much. And boom, now I've got that up there. So this is how you build your vision board, your digital vision board. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say publish this, but I'm going to say download, right? And because everything on here is free, it shouldn't cost me anything. I'm going to say download, PNG. That's what I want it to be. And then say download. It's going to prepare my design. And here's my download. So just disregard this unless you want to, do something with it. And I'm going to call this Vision Board Training. And I'm going to put it on my desktop. Okay, I'm going to go over here for the Mac. This is how we would do it. I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to save it. Okay, and then I'm done. Now, if I go back here to home, you're going to notice that when I go to all your designs, it's generating a thumbnail for me, but that vision board will be there, and I can go back at any point in time and let's say I want to name this vision board. Okay, I can go back at any time, click on this, and say edit, and I'm right back in the edit mode, and I can update it. So let's say I made 100K, and now I want to make that 250K, you know, on and on. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now, what I want to show you is here. I'm gonna stop this video. Well, let me see if I can do this. So that's how you do that in Canva, and it really makes it cool. So you can create your own digital. And again, even with this size, I'm gonna put this, the one I created. I'll put it on my my iPad. I'll probably put it on one of the backgrounds in my iPhone, wherever you're going to use it. Okay. So that's how you do it. Now, I'm going to stop here real quick and then come back and share my, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to minimize all this. Here, this is a great way to do it. I'm going to minimize all this. Okay. Minimize all my screens here. And I'm going to, this is how we would do it on the Mac. I'm going to right click here. I'm going to say change desktop. This way you can kind of see, you know, what it looks like on the screen. And I'm sorry, this takes a little. Okay, so on this screen here, I'm going to click on desktop. And I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. Oops, no, I'm going to click on desktop. I'm sorry. Scroll down here to the bottom. And this looks like the one we just made. I'm going to click on it. And look at that. Boom. There is my digital vision board on my screen, in my face, all the time. Now, I want to show you real quick the one that I did. Now, again, I did mine in Photoshop, so it's going to be a little bit different than what you will be able to do in Canva. Oops, grabbing the wrong one. Secondary, got to get the right one here. Desktop. Okay, so this is the one that I did in Photoshop, but you can do, other than the shadows and stuff, you can do anything else, all of the stuff. You can put text in there, you can do all of that in Canva exactly the same. Okay, now I'm going to go back and put this back where it was, just because I need it to be, I forget which one I had of the kids. Yeah, that was it. Okay. So I hope this gives you an idea of what you can do with Canva and a digital vision board. And I would love to see any of the ones that you guys put together and how beautiful and amazing they are. You've got to have one, though. If you don't have the money to, say, buy a corkboard and paste them up, then do this. Doesn't cost you a thing. I hope this helps. God bless.